is another really short story, and it's called Tori Starts Singing by Herself, horror style. So it says, this is something that happened to me almost 10 years ago, and I still have no explanation for it. It happened after my grandfather died. Actually, after my family found him dead and he had his funeral, I was sleeping with my parents. It was a traumatic experience for all. So that's how I know it wasn't a nightmare. So we were sleeping, and out of the blue we hear something singing Merry Christmas with a robotic voice, slow and horror movie style. Ironically, it was December when this happened. We just opened our eyes and looked at each other without being able to move, but whispering, trying to figure out what that was. After a while, I remembered that we had I hate that fucking clock. I remember that we had a teddy bear toy dressed as Santa Claus that was singing Merry Christmas and was kind of dancing. So my dad takes it from above the closet. We kept it there because I haven't used it for a long time. And when he looked at it, he saw the batteries were missing. It was no batteries in that bitch. No, I'm just kidding, she ain't say that. Also, it didn't work for a long time. Even if the batteries were there, that's why we removed them. After a few minutes of moving and singing, it stops. My mom threw the toy, and when she went to throw it in the garbage a few days later, she saw the toy destroyed by stray dogs. So, this story, basically, the grammar was fucked up, and I was trying to like read over the fucked upness. Basically, if you didn't get the gist, because I was stuttering, Shorty had a Christmas toy. It started singing, but she ain't played with it in years. They opened the back of it. It was singing and dancing. It was no batteries in there. So this is the last story we're going to read. It's called My Ghost Story. So I watched a few videos of people's posts in these type of threads, and I figured I would share my ghost story, so here it goes. When I was very young, I used to tell my parents that there was someone in our basement that didn't like them, but I don't know how true that is. I don't remember anything particular about that, but what I do remember very vividly was one night when I was about 6, I got up to grab a late night snack from my kitchen. As I took a few steps to go back to my room, I felt like someone was looking at me. So I stopped and looked at our back door. I should put this in perspective, actually. To get to the back door, you have to go down 4 stairs. Then if you turn to the left, you will find the stairs to the basement. Back to the story. I looked down to the back door, and standing in front of the door inside the house was a man. He had no real features. He was more of a pure black figure, but his build was of a 40 or so year old man. He was staring at me. As I stared back, girl, I would not be fucking staring back. I would be screaming and crying and running to my parents. I don't care. I was a little bitch when I was little, and I'm still a little bitch. I would do that now. As I stared back, the only time I've ever been so scared I couldn't move was while he looked at me. After what felt like 2 minutes, but was probably 30 seconds, he turned towards the basement stairs and went down without making a sound. I should also note that all of the floors and stairs are wood and very loud to move on them. Once he was out of my sight, I ran to my room and hid under the covers until I eventually fell asleep. I am not going back to sleep after. Okay. I've never seen him since then, but when my grandpa died, I told my mom about it, and she said she saw the same thing as me. Y'all. I don't know, I just did all that. That was our last story. The story I like the most, the one where the girl moved out when she took action. I like that one. I don't even remember the other ones I read. I really don't. Okay, fairies, that would be the end of this video. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Comment if you want me to do some more of these videos, because I will. And thank you for watching. I will see you next time, America. No, I'm just kidding. I will see you next time, guys. Bye.